Hey, come see us on tour. I'll be in Davenport, Iowa, Las Vegas, Nevada, Chicago, Illinois, and Grand Rapids, Michigan. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. Joe Biden did it again. So the New York Post tweets this out. Biden appears to freeze up, has to be led off stage by Obama at Megabucks LA fundraiser. I didn't know this was happening, or else I would have tried to get a ticket and heckle. But here, I'll show you what happened. So here's what happened. So he's always kind of in a mini freeze.
Wow, and Jimmy Kimmel, what a night.
But then, I know. And they're all wearing blue suits with white shirts and no ties.
Did Don Barris
Look at
warm
that.
it up?
So do you see how long he stood there? Let me back it up again. So at first he's waving, and isn't it weird that they're all dressed exactly the same? But
that's
here,
the uniform for freedom.
So now he freezes. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000. Barack Obama has to grab his hand, and then watch how they have to lead him off stage, like he's a mental patient at an old folks home.
He probably just
look how Biden walks. He doesn't even. He does the.
Come on, Joe. Let's get you.
So come on, all the way. He's got to all the way
into the cryopod.
Could you imagine it the opposite way? Could you? Well, the reason why. So Biden.
Somebody there taped that.
So that's right. A lot of people did. By the way, so Biden froze. That's like the least embarrassing thing he does.
Yeah, I can't believe people are just noticing now there might be a problem.
I hope you know what I would like, Kurt? Yeah. I would like him to freeze up the next time he tries to sign some funding for Ukraine. How about that? Wouldn't that be nice?
Through and pump him full of awake pills for that job.
Boy, ever since he downloaded the latest update, he keeps crashing all the time.
He does.
I swear, those downloads, those new updates, they screw up things more than they fix.
Yeah.
I think he needs that. It would be funny if there's like graphic little spinning wheel in front of his face when he freezes up.
There's like 15 people in government. I've imagined that on their head from footage we've shown just on here alone.
That way we'd know to check the little bar to see how much longer it's going to take for him to download into his pants.
Download complete.
So it's obvious I'll show it to you one more time. It's obvious that he does a. Like, I'm not saying he froze. Barack Obama actually grabs his hand and says, "Hey, Joe, let's get the." So 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8. So 8 seconds. He just stands there frozen. And finally, Barack Obama's like, "Hey, buddy, you got to get the fuck out of here, man."
Oh, look how friendly they are. Just guides him. They're such good friends.
So now these people, she considers herself a reporter and a journalist and an analyst at WH, the UN, and NATO.
Olga Nostrova. Wait, let me guess.
She's a former pro athlete, UN diplomat, reporting here in Ukraine. So you know she's full of it. And she says, she tweets out the New York Post tweet and says, "I recorded the ending of the fundraiser. Watch it below and always fact check before sharing nonsense."
Yeah.
Do you want to see the video? This is her video of it. Watch this. Watch this. So here's her video of it. This is her video of that same thing I just showed you 3 times. So now he's about to freeze up. As soon as Barack Obama comes to this side, he's about to freeze up. And what happens? So here comes the freeze. He's starting to freeze. And here's her video cuts. Her video cuts. And then it cuts back in.
So she just cut the part out?
Cut the part out. You know, when I see a Ukraine flag on a female journalist's Twitter, I assume they are A, not a journalist, B, not female, and C, possibly not even a real person. So they just cut it out. Can you believe that and they're saying, fact check this nonsense. They're literally doctoring the video.
Okay, so she's some chick from a dance team and then dances at NBA games and then quit to join the UN. So it already the story.
So she's just out there completely lying.
Yeah,
it's the point here, Kurt. I mean, and you can see he's got that. I mean, so then people started tweet. So thank you for posting this person.
Jeez.
Trump plus the GOP says modern fact. Thank you for posting this. It shows that at least twice in the last week, the Murdoch-owned New York Post has shared misleading footage of Biden, either trimmed or cropped to create. She goes, yeah, they seem desperate. No, who seems desperate is you.
Oh, this is fake. That Trump plus GOP, that's some. So she's talking to like a fake thing to get this conversation going that it's fake.
She doubles down on her lie. They seem desperate.
Yeah, they all work for the same thing.
This idea that Trump is the liar and that randos on Twitter are the people who are lying are the blue check people who are being paid by the Democratic Party.
You know,
you want to see who else lied? Here she does it 3 times. So someone says, she edited this part. I used to record and edit videos for my teaching classes, and to me it was obvious. This person says, she says, I recorded a live stream. You're hilarious.
okay, the video I saw was someone at the event with no cuts. But see, this is why I'm saying this is so obviously fake. This is like, she's 100% lying and knows she's lying. And that's a tactic they do. Just gaslight you like that. That's a tactic.
This is Ukraine level desperation lying.
Yeah, from Olga Nostrova.
I mean, a bird trapped inside of a studio has a better idea of where it is than Joe Biden.
That's probably his code name with the Secret Service. Bird trapped in studio.
So now people start tweeting it out. This guy, Harry Sisson, he goes, MAGA is lying again. The new lie is that Biden had to be led off stage by Obama and that he froze. But that is completely false. This video shows what actually happened. He shares the same video.
So it was prepared and handed to them. They don't even watch the shit. They don't even look at it.
The video's from Olga Nostrova.
Yeah, he didn't watch it.
He uses the same video. What? This is so obvious what they're doing.
Well, I think that's why.
This idea, so who is this for? So that's my question. Who is this for? Is this for people so dumb they can't even read a Twitter feed and see the actual video? Here it is. Watch, they cut. So he starts to freeze and boom, they cut. And that's when Obama reaches out and hey, come on, you got to get the F over here.
Again, I don't care if he froze. Like,
I don't care if he froze.
Compared to all the other shit he fucked up. He froze. If it would cut him down to just freezing, great.
And that's this Harry Sisson guy who's paid to lie to you. So this whole idea that Trump's the liar. Remember the Washington posted that thing? They were going to count the lies that Trump did, and they did. And then they stopped doing that when Biden became president. That's what this is. So this is Trump never told a lie this big. And the lie is that Joe Biden's not demented.
Well, all these people, including Harry Sisson, think it's perfectly okay to do this because what's important is winning. Okay? So Trump is bad, and whatever we have to do, it's like we have to defeat Putin, he's so bad. Whatever evil we have to do, or we have to defeat the commies. Take your pick. These people are born and bred to do this. We have to win against the enemy at all costs. No ethics, no anything, no rights for you. This is war. That's what they're for.
So what he's saying is MAGA's lying, but what he's really saying is your own eyes are lying.
Who the fuck is MAGA? Who is that?
Right?
My eyes are MAGA.
Your lying eyes have been yanking you ever since Biden took office, Kurt. And your nose, too, that lying fuck. The next time you think you smell dog shit, it might be a chocolate souffle.
Yeah.
And the only way to be certain if it's dog shit or a souffle is to check with Harry Sisson.
I just keep thinking of...
David Hogg did it, too.
Of course. He's
another one of these guys. For the record, this did not happen and is a total lie.
Does he even have... Okay.
Like, what
Are you not going to show the video?
So these people... I can't believe how blatant this is. And then people will still treat them like they're not lying pieces of shit. Like, David Hogg is just a liar. He's just completely discredited liar, just like this guy, Harry Sisson, just like this woman. Just like this Olga Nestrova,
Yeah,
they're complete
influencers.
fucking liars.
They're all influencers.
Complete frauds, charlatans. They're the thing they tell you Trump is.
They are.
That's what
yeah.
these people are.
They're Nick Fuentes. They are that guy who will come up when they're like, oh, this bad guy said it, but he's another Harry Sisson.
There's another guy,
There's another Dave. Yeah.
Alexander Vidman. Remember that guy?
Yeah. Why? Why?
Because
do I
he
remember him?
he testified against Trump. He was that officer.
Right?
Isn't that who that is?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. He says rag, propaganda, garbage.
What is that X up by him?
I don't know what that X is up by him. I don't know. So Alexander Vidman, and so now you know all that testimony he gave to you about Trump was also bullshit.
What did he even say Trump did again?
I forgot.
It wasn't the ketchup on the wall plate.
No, it had something to do with Ukraine
Oh.
and funding. It had something to do.
I mean, the thing that he's reporting on Trump is the main reason to vote for Trump. The thing of Trump trying to not give money to stinking Ukraine.
So an accurate portrayal of events is garbage to Alexander S. Vidman. This kind of overreaction suggests you all doth protest too much.
They just got marching orders. That's just orders. Put this up. It's like Robert De Niro has to go make a fool of himself in public. Right?
Yeah, yes.
Because if Trump gets in, look, if
So-
he gets in and doesn't release that stuff,
Yeah.
then fuck Trump. But if he does and just releases all that info, that
So
would be bad for a
you're-
lot of people.
Colin Rugg says happening now, left wing. So he listed all the people: David Hogg,
Mhm.
Harry Sisson, Brian Tyler Cohen. You know who that is? That's a guy boosted by the algorithms and boosted by Democratic donor money and all that stuff. Right wing media is becoming so desperate they're just making up fake stories out of thin air.
I bet
That's what
they're-
he said
yeah.
about that video.
How much you want to bet it's one group that pays all of them?
Yeah,
If
I
they
bet
all-
it's
same story.
That's right.
Same story. So that's probably Mises Brothers. How much you want to bet it's the Midas
I bet
Touch?
they are.
Midas Touch.
And then someone named Rufus Gifford. Oh, I think I know who that guy is.
Nothing remotely close to this actually happened. I watched it, Rupert.
And then Andrew Bates says, fresh off being fact-checked by at least 6 mainstream outlets for lying about the president of the United States with cheap fakes. Rupert Murdoch's sad little super PAC, the New York Post, is back disrespecting its readers. Really?
Well, why are they going to New York Post with it? Because
They're
really-
pretending like the New York Post made this up.
Well, yeah, because on X they can't. So the other platforms, I don't know. Maybe people saw it on Rupert Murdoch channel, but I saw it on Twitter. So they can't. Twitter doesn't. They don't get to censor Twitter, so that they have to be extra desperate on it, right?
Uh-huh.
It's like, oh, let's go to Threads and talk about that.
Yeah.
where the truth is. Because I'll bet you on other platforms, it probably gets. They could suppress it, right? They wouldn't even have to go through this trouble.
There's the battle lines. It's a war for your mind. That's what this is. Are you gonna? So the party told you to ignore the evidence of your eyes and ears. It was their final and most essential command, and that's what this is. And all these people are getting paid to lie for the party and lie to you, gaslight you, just like they gaslit you for COVID. They gaslit you for Ukraine. They gaslit you over Russiagate. There isn't a thing they won't lie to you and gaslight you about.
I told you when Dunnigan, he got a Raya date match with a chick with a beard and a dick on it to match him.
Uh-huh.
He showed his friend. He goes, "Oh, this lady." And they go, "Hey, that's faux." He's wrong because they had a beard, and he was like, "I said, you know,
All right, let's not mix this.
it's all the same thing. Your eyes. There's a whole agenda. You're gonna not do this. You're gonna wear a mask when you're told. You're gonna believe a thing is a thing because we say so. Not in your personal dating or just here in your voting. It's all the same. It is mixed.
So all these people are sociopaths.
Yes.
Brian Tyler Cohen, Harry Sisson, David Hogg, Rufus Gifford, Andrew Bates. That's what you would call if they actually had a conscience, they would be too embarrassed to do any of this. But that's why the business is jammed with sociopaths like a clown car.
They look for them.
Yeah. These people are the worst liars in history of bull. At least Trump is entertaining when he lies.
I mean, what did he lie about recently? I'm wondering.
They're bad at the one thing they're meant to do, which
Well,
is
yeah.
lie.
I've heard them complain about that. Like everything was great before Trump. Like our lies were great. Remember
Yeah, yes.
we covered some stories.
Yes.
And they literally said that.
Hey, everyone thinks mortgage rates are extremely high, but that is not entirely true. Mortgage rates are much lower than the average credit card rate of 22%. Think about how much interest you're going to pay on that credit card if you're only paying the minimum payment every month. If you're a homeowner, a cash out refinance with American Financing can help you pay off that debt and lower your monthly expenses. And the mortgage interest is tax deductible. They are saving homeowners just like you an average $854 a month. They're salary based. That's key. Salary-based mortgage consultants will show you how much you can save each month with no upfront fees and no obligation. You can even close in as fast as 10 days and possibly delay 2 mortgage payments, giving you greater savings up front. Get the financial relief you need and stop living paycheck to paycheck. Call American Financing today at 888-804-0303. That's 888-804-0303 or visit AmericanFinancing.net/Jimmy. AmericanFinancing.net/Jimmy. Hey, come see me do stand-up on tour in Ontario, California, Davenport, Iowa, Las Vegas, Nevada, Chicago, Illinois, a special video show with stand-up, and Grand Rapids, Michigan. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.